So like the title says, no more Yeezys. Except Yay Day 2 is still underway for 2023 via online, such as the Confirmed app, but then also online for retailers and boutiques. And you may think, oh, well, nobody's really checking for these. Ha, you would be wrong, okay? There are still a few highly anticipated drops for the remaining stock we see dropping online or via the apps. And I think it's due to at least a few key colorways and models.
All right, first up, the never released until now 450 slide seen on Kim K back in the day is the highlight for many and said to be extremely soft, although it looks as if they run big, and we're not used to that. With Yeezy slides, the traditional slide, they actually run like a whole size smaller, and these seem to run true to size, so maybe don't size up in these. They give me Jurassic World on the beach vibes, and I'm good on that. And of course, the dino daddy of them all, the foam runner and carbon, which is like a million different ways they really want to just put out black foam runners. It's a pair we know that I cared nothing for, but if you love it, I wish you the best of luck in your dino footwear.
And I get it. In terms of the three pairs that I think really stand out amidst all of the drops themselves, the Yeezy 500 high tactical boot in all black, pretty much. The Quantum Mist Slate. Now, I understand that a lot of people don't care for the Quantum, but I think it's actually still really easy to style. I have videos up on that right now. You can check out on the channel. If you like what you see, give that video a like, give this one a like. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well to see more. But I really think that the Quantum pair looks nice. And then, I mean, the 700 analog. But the real headline that grabbed everyone's attention on Friday came directly from Adidas themselves.
The Yeezy product is something that he created. He's the inventor of it, and we have been his partner to take his designs and sell them off later, which we technically, legally could do, is not part of our strategy, according to Adidas CEO.
My thoughts on this? I see no problem with it. I mean, also please keep in mind the current CEO is not the same CEO from October when Adidas and Yeezy cut ties, so I think he has a little bit of a different perspective there. And it feels like, just to me personally, it feels like just because you can do something, does that mean that you should do something based on a relationship that was once intact and what everybody wanted on both sides? No, it doesn't appear that way. It looks, from everything we're hearing, this is it. They're making the decision to part ways, and quite honestly, that may be the best decision for everyone. Now, let's be clear. I still stand behind them being joint designs because Adidas personnel also worked on the Yeezy models and colorways together. However, if you let a lot of unreasonable Ye stands tell it, this was just all Kanye by himself, and that just isn't the case. Now, we know that near the end, he was quite unhappy, and he voiced that quite boisterously online, and then Adidas seemed to not be that happy as well. We understand the almighty dollar talks, but I'm hoping that Ye is happy in whatever he's doing right now. The designs that I've seen are quite questionable at this point, but hopefully he's in a happier and better place. And you know what? In terms of Adidas, it is time to go off and truly do your own thing. Like, close that chapter and just continue to walk in whatever your new chapters may be. And before we close this out, let's just be very clear. Adidas stock was on the rise prior to Yay Day 2 and Yay Day 1. They've almost doubled their stock from $55 a share in October to $98.99 right now in current day. So, you know, we have the No Child Left Behind business experts that continue to say, well, Adidas will be bankrupt. I don't know if you understand that's not how like a $35 billion company works. When one product line is no longer there, that they instantly just implode, but that's not how it works. Also, let's just step outside of ourselves. I know that's very hard for Americans to do, and it's why we're not really liked all over the world, but they just brought, not necessarily them themselves, but hey, shout out to David Beckham, they brought Messi, the GOAT, to the United States, so that alone will continue to strengthen their brand within this part of the world, while they also continue to dominate overseas, because hey, unless you haven't been paying attention, football, global football, aka soccer, is still the largest sport played across the entire world. That right there is value that is very hard to beat, and I continue to think that they'll be fine. My portfolio continues to show that I really appreciate their stock doing what it's doing, but more importantly, I am curious, are you joining in for the final days of Yeezy drops? Go ahead and drop a comment below for this video. I truly appreciate you tuning in. tune into all of the other videos that I have up. As soon as the Air Jordan 1 Low black toe comes in, that OG cut, I'll have that video up for you. But as always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.